Hey, what's up, everybody? It's your boy Showtimedr. So today I'll be coming at you with the Overhit reroll guide. So real quick, before we get to actually what happens, I want you guys to know, if you come up here, hit the little lines basically in the top right corner. You go to settings over here. Now it's going to be a little different for me because I've already locked my account, but if you need to delete your account, it's over here, but make sure it's not a linked account, clearly. Whenever you're doing your reroll, it's just right there in settings under info, delete your account. If you get something that's unsatisfactory, you don't have to reinstall or do anything crazy. So now that we got that out the way. What's going to happen in this game, you are going to play tutorials. You can skip tutorials without worrying about it. You can skip storyline, unless you're really into the storyline for whatever, that's fine. Eventually, once you beat stage 1-3, you are going to come to... That's going to do a little, like, tutorial that's going to give you this launch guide. Launch guide. Gotcha celebration. This is a one-time only draw. And you will get an SSR no matter what you do. The SSR you want to roll for, if you are a reroller, is Tese right here. T-E-Z-E. Tese is in the background back there. Kind of the Dark Knight looking character. Tesse's the best at all these units. Lika's actually pretty good too. Blossom, not bad. Jasper's alright. Rise, he's got his uses, but you'll see more Rises most likely. So Tesse, if you don't get Tesse on your 1-3 and you're like serious about being elite, you need to go and delete your count, like I said, and just re-roll to 1-3 till you get that. Now, once you secure that, what you are going to have to do at that point is roll all the way until you get to world 310 and clear 310. That will take probably the better part of an hour, unless you're just like really super skilled. You can keep auto on. You know, you should very rarely have to go to your character screen and update characters and stuff like that. Once you beat 310, go back to your lobby, which is the main screen. This is going to be right here, the select button. Now, I've already done it, so I can't show you. Select Gacha after 310 is going to get you to back to the Gacha screen, and you are going to have a chance to do 50 10 rerolls, or that sounds bad. 10 summon rerolls 50 times. Okay? Now, on each and every one of those rerolls, there is going to be one SSR character at least, so it's going to guarantee you an SSR. Now, as far as which characters to get, etc., I'll get a little bit more into that later. One thing I forgot to note about the 1-3 summon, you can get multiple SSRs. I've seen people do 3 SSRs. Don't get too hung up on that, because, yeah, it's nice, but, you know, you'll be re-rolling for a while if you're trying to go for that. But, you know, if you got the time, hey, it's up to you. Now, once you do your 50 summons, what I am going to recommend to you, it's not necessarily the SSRs in this game, as I'm going to make clear in a later video. You do need to be cognizant about the SRs in this game, so I'll show you a couple really good SRs to be on the lookout for when you're doing your 50 summon, and hopefully you'll get to pair it with a very good SSR as well. So... waiting for the screen to connect here. This girl right here, Victoria, actually a pretty bad SSR. Main reason is she's really good against one of the raid bosses that's in the game, decreasing his attack, while also preserving AoE, which is needed on that. And then she sets up Poison. If you don't know, Poison sets up, what's his face? Ash, which is the red-haired main character that everyone gets. If you hit one of Ash's, I think it's his one skill, it might be his, no, it's his one skill. He deals bonus damage to anyone that's poisoned, so... a really good unit just to have around in general. Also, her damage gets really well. So, but as far as super top SSR characters go, we get one already in Cicero. Every time you get a Cicero copy, or any copy of any character, you can sack them here at raise level cap. You'll raise their max level by 5, and you will also be able to upgrade their skills to level 2 once you have the mats for that. Cicero, believe it or not, guys, we all got him for free, is an in-game tank. Can heavily tank everything in the game. I've seen it for myself. You'll be surprised when I was on the Canadian server. Level 65 Cicero friends were like a diamond mine, dude. You could tank damn near anything in the game that you're allowed to take friend units to. So if you get a copy of Cicero along with whatever SSR, You'll be looking for the blue little orbs when you got the 50 summon. There's going to be one yellow one for a SSR, but you want at least like 3 or 4 blue orbs, and hopefully you'll get someone like Cicero or what's her face here, Victoria. Now, the top, in my opinion, the top SR in the game is Proxy right here. Proxy is freaking amazing. If you don't know about Proxy, both of his skills are AoE. And this particular one decreases the healing enemy champions receive, which is actually very good in PvP or any encounter where there's healing. Makes him a top tier character in PvP. Also, his second skill has an AoE heal effect. Heals 2 allies for 122.6% of the attack damage he does. And this dude can hit hella hard. Now, I'll go more into another video as to why SRs early, mid, and early to mid-late game are better than R characters. But just so you know, you guys need to be getting some proxy. And if you get your SR ticket tomorrow on the second day, and you don't have a proxy, get a freaking proxy. Proxy is love. Proxy is life. Proxy will destroy so much content in this game. It's ridiculous. Now, I don't have the other SSR I want to recommend here, so I'm just going to read her off. Actually, I might. Let me go look. It's a bot. It's one of the few bots that's real good in this game. The cat bot, Necroroid. It is a healer bot, and can actually carry you as a healer through all of the content in this game. So, PvE, not so good for PvP, but not terrible for PvP. Also really good against raid bosses, so if you see Necroroid, I don't have a picture of her, but it's just basically a pink robot that looks like a cat. Also a very good SSR, or excuse me, SR, so if you get that character in your reroll, that'll be really good as well. There is also another character, I don't think I have him either, named Gleck. Now, be careful because there are actually 2 Glecks in the game. I'm talking about the SR Gleck. The SSR Gleck is really good as well, but the SR Gleck is also a very good character, especially for your raids. He's decent PvE in some stages, PvP, decent. But he's a Holy Knight, if people are wondering. I believe he's a tank class. They might have switched him. They switched a couple characters from tank to DPS. I haven't actually seen him yet. And the very last character, another very good character, I actually do have him. Darkhill, right here, for SR. He's the green skull guy. Reason this guy is so good, he destroys the water raid. He just absolutely destroys the water raid. So you can see here, attack times 3. You need that attack times 3 for the ads. Sets up poison once again. And decreases status effect resist rate, which means you're going to land a lot more debuffs. And the more you skill that up, the better it's going to get. This one is just a straight damage, but it's still AoE. If you guys are wondering why I'm not checking out the third skill, it's because it only unlocks with the character gacha, which is fairly new in the game. So, not going to worry too much about that right now. But, and then other than that, that's basically all the SRs that you get. So a god tier roll that you can get on your 50 summon is going to be at least one of these characters I've gone over, like a Proxy, another Cicero, possibly a Darkhill. Down here, if you can get 2 of them, and you can get a decent SSR, that is going to be crazy amazing. Now, it's kind of hard to show all the decent SSRs. I actually ended up getting the Vampire Tank right here as my SSR in my 50 roll, Damien. Very great character, just like crazy amounts of lifesteal. Lifesteals up a teammate pretty good. And I also got another Cicero on that same roll. So as you can see, my dark team's pretty stacked right now, because also later on, I ended up getting another Tesse. So, pretty good stuff there. But, and yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. So once you do your 50 roll, be looking for a good SSR along with a good SR unit. Now, I'm going to do a separate video on really good SSR units, so you can stay tuned for that. But for now, I wanted to get this out there for you guys that are re-rolling or don't know how to re-roll. Maybe you made a mistake and you're willing to go back and correct it. That's it for that. So, anyways, guys, so my name is Showtimedr, Showtimedr. If this is your first time seeing me and you enjoyed the video, hey, please hit like and subscribe to support the channel if you wish. Also, you can check out the title info. You can click show info underneath the video here. There's going to be a link to the Discord. Got an Overhit tab there. It's pretty popping right now, clearly. Link to my Twitch. I streamed this game yesterday, even though Twitch doesn't have a tab for it yet, which should be corrected, but oh well. But otherwise, guys, good luck on your reroll process. I hope you get the heroes that you want, and I will catch you guys later on. Have a great day. Peace.